Staring at herself in the mirror on the restroom door. Voices in her head that
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brenda. So in today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make a palazzo pant. If you're interested, stay tuned. Let's go straight into the video. So guys, I've already folded my fabric. It's already on fold. Now I'm going to mark my measurement. But before that, I'm going to first draw my starting line. Like that. Then I've deducted my 2 inches for the waistband. 2 inches for the waistband. I'm now going to mark my hip line. Hip measurement, which is 9.5. And I'm drawing a straight line. Still, I've deducted 2 inches. I'm now going to mark my crotch measurement. To get your crunch, you measure yourself when you're still seated, maybe on a chair. You measure from the waist to the seat of the chair. That's when you get your crunch measurement. And I'm drawing a straight line. Now from my crunch, I've gone down by 6 inches for my thigh. Like that. I'm now labeling my lines, the hip line, the crunch line, and the thigh line. Then after that, I'm going back to my hip line, and I'm going to divide my hip measurements by 4. What you get is what you mark plus the sewing allowance and the data allowance. So mine was 10, but sorry, it was 9.5, but I've marked 12 inches plus the allowance of the data allowance and the sewing allowance. And I've made a straight line from the crunch to the waistline. Then when I come back to the crunch, I'm going to go out by 3 inches. I'm going to go up by 3 inches, like that. And I'm going to make a curve from my hip line to the crunch, like that. So when I come at my thigh measurements, I'm going to divide my thigh measurements by 2. Yes, by 2. What you get, put in the allowance. Mine was 14, but I've put in the 2 inches of an allowance. So I marked 16 inches. So when I come to my waist, you divide your waist by 4. What you get is what you mark plus the sewing allowance. Mine was 9.5. Then adding the allowance, now I marked 10.5. I marked 10.5. Ignore the first line, please. Ignore the first line. Like that. I'm now going to measure the height of my trouser. The height of it is 45, but I'm marking 50 plus the sewing allowance, because this pant always looks good when it's very long, so I marked 50 inches. I marked 50 inches. Now I'm going to draw my straight line from my thigh line to down to where my pant stops, where I marked 50 inches. Like that. So I'm going to cut it out. Guys, I think this method is not that tricky. It's very simple for everyone to understand. And if you've not yet subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you're a new member, please do subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, I thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. Yes, please comment and share this video, in that someone else there might watch it and get something out of it. Like that. So I'm going to cut out my back part. As you see, the back part, the back part is bigger than the front part, and I've left some inches up. Now I'm marking 2 inches. I'm going to mark 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches. So when I come at the crunch, I'm going to go out by 2.5 inch. 2.5 inch. And I'm going to connect them. Like that. So guys, I'm going to go up by 2 inches. You have to be very keen here. I've gone up by 2 inches. And I'm going to measure what I have on my waistline. Yes, I'm going to measure what I have. And I'm going to mark it on my back part, but in a slant form. In a slant form, not a straight form. And I'm going to connect it. Guys, if you've not understood this, just follow what my hands are doing. I believe you will understand what I was trying to say. Like that. So after that, I'm going to connect it to my hip line, like that. So after that, I'm going to measure 2 inches from where my crotch stopped to where my trouser stops, till down. 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches. Then after that, I'm going to connect those points together and I'm going to cut it out. As you see me doing, I'm cutting it out. I'm cutting it out. So that's what I'm having. I'm having a front and a back. I've already even traced my lining. Yes, I'm going to put a lining in this trouser. And I'm going to connect to stitch my lining on my fabric. Where you see my hands moving, it's where I'm going to stitch. Both the front and the back. The same thing, where you see my hands moving, it's where I'm going to stitch. So guys, after stitching my parts together, lining and the fabric together, that's what I'm having. And I'm going to join my pieces together. Yes, I'm going to stitch there, both on the back part and the front part. And I'm going to put my darts on still. So guys, after stitching my parts together and putting in the darts, that's what I'm having. To get the dart, you have to divide your nipple to nipple by 2. Then what you get is what you mark. I'm now going to join my pant together. As you can see, the back part is bigger than the front part, but that's not an issue. Yeah, that's not an issue. Just get them together in an equal form, then stitch them according to your measurement. And I'm going to leave some space, like 7 inches for my zipper allowance. Yeah, 7 inches for my zipper allowance. And I've done that. Now I'm on my middle part. I'm going to join them together. Yes, I'm going to join them together, both sides. Then after, that's what I'm having. You can see how my trouser looks like. It's very beautiful. I'm now going to do my waistband. My waist is 34. Then my waistband is 36 plus some allowances. And I'm going to stitch it on the ends. After that, I've marked it in the middle. The same thing on the trouser. Now I'm going to put it on. Yes, I'm going to put it on. like that. Then after putting it on, that's what I'm having, and I've already placed my zipper on also. So I'm going to hem my down part. And that's all for the trouser. You can see my results. My results are very good. It came out very good, and it was my first time to try this out, but it came out very good. I was happy. So guys, if you found this helpful, please click the like button. See you in my next video.